I've received some questions regarding my last video on rent control, and if you didn't catch it, I highly recommend that you check it out, because this video, is what almost no one is really talking about. I'm Sheri with Media Realty Group, and I work with sellers and buyers across Massachusetts. Under this proposal, this bill means whatever rent that you're charging on January 1st, 2026 becomes locked in, even though the law wouldn't take effect until next year. And from there, increases are capped at CPI or 5%, whichever is lower. And right now, Mass has a consumer price index between 2.8 and 3%. So what does that mean? Let's make this a real assumption. Let's say you have a rental and you charge $2,000 a month, and the CPI is around 3%. Under this bill, the maximum increase would be about $60 a month, bringing your total rent to collect $2,060. So even if your taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs go up more than the CPI, you're stuck. You're out of luck. And now, let's consider owners who rent well below market because it's family or long-term tenant whose rent hasn't been touched in years. And if that rent is locked in, say around $1,400, there's no ability to reset to market rate, and the future increases will be capped from that lower baseline. This also affects buyers. How? If renters are capped and home prices continue to rise, rental income may not support the mortgage. That can make it harder or even impossible to use more traditional financing like FHA or lower down payment loan, because these numbers just simply wouldn't work. And it's worth remembering that Massachusetts had tried this rent control before. You see, back in the 1970s and 80s, cities like Boston, Cambridge, and Somerville, they all had rent control. And over time, housing supply dropped, maintenance suffered, and the policy was ultimately repealed statewide by voters in 1994. And I'm not telling you how to vote, but these are real practical consequences people should understand before policies like this are decided.